war, inflation, economic collapse. We're going to starve. We're all going to die. Don't just sit there. Hey guys, political pastor here. I might be exaggerating just a bit, but you know what? Things really are uncertain in our world today. But it seems like people are running around like chickens with their head cut off in total fear. I want to bring a greater truth to us today and hopefully just a little bit of encouragement. You know, with all the craziness going on in our world and all the uncertainty that exists, there is one thing that's always sure and does not change, and that is our God. He's promised us that He does not change. But you know, I've been thinking about that idea of change as we've been in the fall of the year, and I've seen all of the transitions that's undergoing at our little farmstead. And God has just really showed out. It's been a beautiful fall. But I thought about the passage in the book of Daniel, chapter 2, that reminds us of where these seasons and changes come from. That God is in control of all of those seasons and changes. That God is the one who's in control of everything that's happening in this world today. In the book of Daniel, Daniel's in captivity in Babylon, and the king at that time of Babylon is Nebuchadnezzar. Nebuchadnezzar has this dream, and he dreams about a large statue made out of different materials. And all the different parts of the statue and different materials represent different empires that would rise and fall. And Daniel, as he gives that interpretation of the dream to the king, reminds him that God is the one in control of all of those changes. So in Daniel chapter 2 and verse 21, it tells us that He establishes kings and He takes down kings. He's the one that establishes empires. He's the one who takes down empires. And so, you know, it doesn't matter really what all is happening in our world today. As scary as it may seem, there's a larger truth there. And that is the fact that God's not surprised. God's not taken off guard, and God is still sovereign. As a matter of fact, the point of that dream was that with all these empires that would rise and fall, ultimately there was in the dream a great stone that was not cut with hands that came from the mountain, and it hit the feet of the statue and it took down the entire statue. And the interpretation and understanding was God was going to come Himself in the form of Christ Jesus and establish His own kingdom. And that kingdom would surpass any other kingdom that ever existed. This kingdom would be a kingdom that would last forever. And certainly Christ has come. And certainly Christ is King. And so I want to encourage you, no matter what you may fear, no matter what you may hear about what's going on in our world today, yeah, go ahead, make your preparations. Pay attention to what's going on. Be wise. Take care of your family. Do all of those things. Excellent. But don't lose sight of the fact that God is still sovereign. He is still supreme, and King Jesus is still Lord. He's advancing His kingdom today. His church will not fail, and we can find strength in that. So just an encouragement to you today, no matter all the craziness and chaos is going on out there, everything is going to be all right because Jesus is still King. Political pastor, and I'm out.